On this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make these elegant Halloween cupcakes. Alright, here are the patterns that I'll be using. These are the spider webs, and I'm going to be doing a little witch's hat and a bat and a cat. And I just Googled these and I found the silhouettes of them, and all I'm going to be doing is putting them underneath, and we'll be able to trace it with our chocolate. So I'm using some dark chocolate candy wafers, and I've just put a little bit of this AmeriColor. It's just liquid coloring and it's super black, but I've added it to this chocolate just like this. And I'm going to be using a baggie today, just a sandwich baggie. And I filled it in, and I'm going to be cutting the tip off just a little bit. And you kind of have to work fast at this so the chocolate doesn't harden. But I'll just show you how to do each of these designs. So with my baggie, I'm wrapping it tight at the top so it's easy for me to squeeze, just like that. Alright, now I'm working on the hat, and I'll start with that first. We have it right here. I'm just following the lines, just like that. And just like that. And then I go ahead and fill it in with some chocolate. Just like that. Okay, so I just finished the hat, and I can go on to the bat now. I'm just doing the same thing, tracing all of the lines. This one is a little light, so make sure you print your template very dark. And now I just fill it in. Just like that. And then moving on to the cat. Just same thing. Alright, so for the spider webs, I have a baggie, and it has a very small hole. And the smaller the hole, the more intricate you can get your design. So I'm really just carefully following these lines. And you want to make sure that you're always making extra than what you really need, because as you're lifting these off the parchment paper, they can easily break. So make sure you have plenty of extra. So for the cupcakes, I'm using my big star tip. It's the 2D, and I just went around in a circle and just went up like that. And I'm really trying to make these as sparkly as possible. So I've got a lot of sparkle in there, as you can see. What I've been using are these silver glitter crystals, because I really want a silver look to it. So I've just been sprinkling those on, just like this. And then I'm taking some of this sanding sugar, and it's just white, and it's very sparkly, and it's very fine. So these are more coarse, and this sanding sugar is very fine, and I'm just sprinkling it right on. We're going for as sparkly as we can. It's gonna look great. Alright, so the cupcakes are frosted, and they have all of their glittery sprinkles on them. I have a little trick for you. So when the chocolate is hardened, it's going to be very hard. You don't want to break them. So I go to the edge of the counter, I put my hand underneath it, and I just move the parchment along, and it peels right off. So this is why it's so important to make a lot of extras, because these can easily break. They can easily fall on the ground when you're trying to pull them off. And so you can do that for each one. Just peel, and it comes right off. Instead of having to try and lift it off, I feel like it's a lot easier. And then for the spider webs, I really want to make them glittery also. So I have my petal dust, and I'm just getting my paintbrush, dipping it in, and I just want to cover it in glitter. We're going for a very classic, elegant look, and this will help us. So I'll just cover it, and it'll look great since it's a spider web, and they are sparkly. And then we'll go from there. I'm adding glitter paper to the bottom of the cupcakes, just like that. And if you haven't been able to tell, I really love glitter. But I'm adding our chocolate pieces to the cupcakes. This side is where we piped it on and traced the picture. But I turn it over just like that, so it's a smooth, nice side. And I just add it to the cupcakes and just lay it on the top just like that. And then they are finished.